fishing poles in the back of the van along with some golf clubs.
I noticed that today.
You
Golf
don't
clubs in the
have
back
time
of his
for that.
van, on top of the pile. It was
Why?
really cool.
In case I get time at the end of the day. You know, there's a lot of fish in that canal at Bose's. Keep thinking about dropping a line in there. I got those golf clubs from the same guy I told you had the barn. They told me they were in Dexter when you had ran by.
Okay.
Well, openings are nice because, I mean, it's a nice paycheck after, you know, kind of the winter where you run around and I enjoy it and it means, you know, more work to come. Closings is nice because usually by that time I'm kind of exhausted and I'm ready to wrap up, so shutting it down. I like openings more because, well, I like them more afterwards because I can go through everything and be like, okay, so this works and this is good and this is good. When I close it, you know, you do everything possible, and after doing how many of them, you do grow very confident in your work. But on the same token, when you get winters like we've had, it's, you know, sometimes fingers crossed of something happening, just because anything can get brittle in the cold.
Yeah, there's a sense to the closing season that it's sort of the end of time and it's all changing again, and then yes, you can't get it right every time. I mean, there's all that stuff. Look at what broke this year, stuff we never imagined because of the brutal winter.
Yeah, and a
Doesn't
lot of
make
it,
sense, but
it's
it's
not
nothing,
even
it's nothing we did.
right. I mean, it would be closing 100%, everything's done correctly, but that doesn't mean that something can't happen. And because of that, you know, especially with how meticulous some of the work is, you just kind of cross your fingers on all of it and hope it all works, because sometimes it's definitely a chore in there. I was never coming back to the pool business.
It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, and I closed everything up. Yeah, I'd be like, whatever. I mean, because it's fixable no matter what it is, so I have confidence in whoever's going to do it. But the fact that I'm the one who closes it, I know I'm going to be the one who opens it, or
And
if not
the one to fix it.
Yeah, and the one who fixes it is, I'll stress about it all winter long. And I could do everything 100% correct. But until I open all those pools and I know everything's good, I'll stress about it.
And there's some of them that you do. You just know. I hope that was all I did.
Yeah, because there's also some there's one particular customer who, great guy, has a nice pool and everything. But the guys who plumbed it, I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to any of it. They sold them everything under the bridge and didn't even put it together correctly. So when you go to winterizing it, you got to do some extra stuff, and it's kind of a cross fingers on all of it. And you know, no issues, been opening and closing the guy's pool for about 4 years now, and everything's gone perfect, but there's always that one possibility.
And you've got to take that extra amount of time to go through every single piece to understand it.
Yeah, and
because there's all those goofy
exactly,
things.
and the other thing is if he wants me, or if I wanted to do everything that I would want to do to fix it, I mean, it would almost cost it, like, to replumb the whole thing and everything, it almost costs as much to possibly fix a leak that might happen as a result of it.
Yeah, so it's hardly worth changing it
Right.
in hopes of making it easier.
Exactly.